Good. Good morning, everyone. My name is Edward Iberise, and I have the opportunity to be on this other side of your device to show you a very simple system that goes by name TONOIT, okay, on how you can earn $10,000 or more consistently from a $500 crypto business. Yes, it costs you only $500 to start this business. I'm going to find out how you can earn that amount of money over and over again by following simple instructions from this community. I'm going to find out very soon that TONOIT is truly everything. Before we go too far, let's look at the disclaimer. Every effort has been made to accurately represent this product or services. Information presented here is not to be interpreted as a promise or guarantee of earnings. Please take note, there's no such word as guarantee earnings. Now, any potential is entirely dependent on the person using our product or services, and of course, ideas. Now, straight to business about TONOIT. TONOIT was founded in 2018, based in Australia, and of course, it's been pioneered by three supermen. The first is Gavin Victor, we have Joker and Nax, and of course, we have Marius Landman, the arrowhead of TONOIT. Why do I say the arrowhead? Of course, Marius and his team gives us the direction, the trend of cryptocurrency, telling us when to get into the market and of course when to get out of the market. He is one man that is second to none right now when it comes to trend of Bitcoin cryptocurrency. He was the first to call the high, or the first to call the low in 2017. You can get that on the records. It's everywhere on the internet. Now, TONOIT got the vision to help you, to help me, and $10,000 or more consistently from the crypto business. Don't forget that the crypto is one area that is very volatile. Many shy away from it, don't know exactly when to get in and when to get out. But we do, and we are making a profit following Marius and his team, of course, TONOIT. Now, our product is crypto education and farming. Our product is crypto education and farming. Now, from us, you're going to find out everything you need to know about cryptocurrency, everything you get to know about blockchain, about Bitcoin, about cryptocurrency, and all that goes with it very soon. And beyond the knowledge, because it's not just enough to have the knowledge. Of course, we are here to make profits. You're going to find out how you can farm cryptocurrency, all right, and be in profit at the end of the day. But before I let you go, I'm also going to show you how you can make some active and passive income. Let's continue. First, crypto education. Now, CNN got this to say, I quote, "The best investment of the decade turned $1 into $90,000. Friends, in case you are wondering, what sort of investment is that in the space of 10 years, turned $1 into $90,000? I will tell you, it is not investment in oil and gas. It is not in gold. It is not in silver. It's not in diamond. It's not with any blue chip company. That investment was in Bitcoin. Yes, it was in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin was regarded as the best investment in the last 10 years. Friends, it simply means that if you had invested $10 in buying Bitcoin 10 years ago, all right, today, that would give you $900,000. If you had invested $100, that would have given you $9 million today. Are you hitting yourself? Are you beating yourself that you missed it? Never mind. What is coming, what is ahead of us is far much more than what we missed. So if you're ready for the big move that is coming, follow me. Now look at this, nothing but crypto farming. Of course, there is noise everywhere right now that people should buy Bitcoin and hold. People should buy cryptocurrency and hold. That is what we hear everywhere on the internet. Okay, I mean, for the first time, the likes of Robert Kiyosaki, okay, says something about Bitcoin. People should buy Bitcoin. Now, this same person was never a believer of Bitcoin, but right now he realized that he had no choice, that that's the direction the world is heading. So he telling everybody that care to listen to buy Bitcoin. But we are taking a step above that. We are not saying you buy, we are saying farm it. Farm Bitcoin, farm cryptocurrency. That is our goal here. When you farm, you accumulate, you're going to get more of the coins. Now, here is what Forbes is asking. Is 2020 the new 2017? Is 2020 the new 2017? You may want to ask what happened in 2017. Well, in 2017, you could just actually go and Google it, what happened with Bitcoin in 2017. In 2017, January that year, the price of Bitcoin was less than $1,000, January 2017. But you know that by December, same year, Bitcoin shot from less than $1,000 to $20,000 the same year. Now, Forbes is concerned, could that happen again in 2020? Now, Bitcoin could be this year's best performing asset. Of course, you know there are several assets everywhere, all right? But Bitcoin as an asset, friends, I think you should look in that direction right now. Of course, that is why we are here. Now, look at what happens in the market, all right? If the movement of cryptos is like a wave, it doesn't go one direction. True, it doesn't go in one direction. It goes up and come down. It goes up and come down. And that is simply described with what you are seeing on the screen right now. We have a point of maximum investment. I will have the point of maximum opportunity. The time to get in, the time to get out. But many are not aware of this. Of course, once upon a time, I was never aware of that. As a result, I lost a lot of money in the crypto space because I never knew that the time to get in, the time to get out. But thank God that I have in my possession the best asset right now in the world, and that is to TONOIT. TONOIT for me is the best asset, Bitcoin or TONOIT, because information they say is a new currency. Now look at what happens. People get into the market because they hear others saying and talking about it. Hey, Bitcoin is on the move. Let's buy, let's buy, let's buy. Then they struggle and get into the market and buy. Guess what? They buy at the point of euphoria. That's when they buy, which is actually the wrong time to buy Bitcoin, to buy cryptos. Before you know what is happening, they see the market going against them, see the market going down, they'll be asking what's happening. This is, I mean, they get into denial. The profit they want to make, they've been denied of the profit, the fear is setting, and they're panicking. Before you know what is happening, they throw away what they bought at the top. Friends, we don't do that. We have simple instructions, direct guides, very, very smart one for that matter, that tells us when to buy, when to sell. Do you know that we actually get into the market at the point when people are throwing away their coins? That is the point of maximum opportunity, and then we follow the market, get into hope, optimism, and the point of euphoria, my friend, that is when to get out of the market. Of course, there's no way you can know with your physical eyes, but when you have the right guide, when you have the right people behind you telling you what to do at every given time, friends, you will find yourself there. Now, how to grow your money through crypto farming? I told you earlier, crypto farming is one of the ways you can increase the number of coins you have. For example, today you have, let's say you have 1 Bitcoin, you have 0.1 Bitcoin. Now, with crypto farming, you're able to increase the number without adding more money. You're able to increase the number from 1 Bitcoin to 2 to 5 to 10 to 20 to 100 without adding more money. You're going to find out how that works. It's called crypto farming. Now, you must understand first that we have 2 positions in the market. We have the top in the market. I showed you earlier that the market goes like a wave. Okay, there's a top and there's a bottom. There's a top and there's a bottom. Now, what do you do with these 2 positions? First, you must understand that we have two types of coins. We have the volatile coins and we have the stable coins. You must know how to manage these coins for you to be in profit. Now, I failed to know this, hence I lost a lot of money between 2017 and 2018. But thanks to TONOIT. Now look at this. If you know stable coins and no volatile coins, friends, you will always be in profit. Of course, knowing when to swap. Volatile coins are those coins that move in value, they change in value from time to time. Yeah, they change in value. Why stable coins? Okay, whatever you put in there remains there for a long time to come. They don't change. $10 remain $10. 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 year, 1 month, it remains $10. But stable volatile coins, they change. Today they can be $10. Tomorrow they can be $100. Another day they can be, they change from time to time. Now you must know how to swap between these 2 coins, all right, for you to be in profit. Examples of stable coins include TUSD, USDT, USDC, USDS. One examples of volatile coins include Bitcoin itself. We have Litecoin, we have Ethereum, we have NEO, EOS. Actually over 3,000 in the on-coin market cap. You can find them there. Now let's come to the market proper. How do you maximize or farm for you to be in profit? Look at this. At every bottom, okay, ensure your money is a volatile coin. While at every top, get your money out of volatile coins into stable coin. Now, if I get into the market today, say with $25, I bought 1 Litecoin, and then the market moved. Don't forget, I got in at the bottom. So after the bottom, what follows the top? So I got in at the bottom at $25, and the market get to $100. Now at $100, We got the report from TONOIT that, hey, that's the top. What do? We swap our money from volatile coin to stable coin. Now, when you do that, guess what you are doing? You're actually hedging your money. All right, you are hedging your money. Your money will be safe. Now, so when the market drop to $50 eventually, which is the next bottom, you will not be affected because you already hedged your money. The money is safe. Yeah, that is what I failed to do in 2017 and 2018. Just this simple thing. And I lost a lot of money. Friends, when you come down here with your $100 to buy Litecoin at $50 each, that will give you 2 Litecoin. Now you're going to follow the market again from the bottom, which is the point of maximum profit, to the top, the point of maximum risk. Guess what we'll do there? We exit the market. We exit the market and move our monies into the stable coin. Now, because you got 2 Litecoins, the $500 each multiplied by 2 give you $1,000. Now you have $1,000. When the market starts dropping again from $500 to $100, friends, you are not touched. You are not involved. You are not concerned because you are not in the market. You've exited from the market. So you just hold on. When the market gets to $100 and you confirm from the community to know it report that this is the bottom, what do? You will take your $1,000, get back into the market, buy the bottom at what price? $100. That will give us how many coins now? 10 Litecoins. And then we will ride the market from $100 to $1,000. $1,000. That is the price of 1 Litecoin. Because you got 10 Litecoins, that will amount to $10,000. Friends, what happened here? You've been able to increase the number of coins you have from 1 to 10 by simply following the report available to us from TONOIT. And that's what we call farming. See, at the bottom, friends, we increase the number of coins we have. At the top, we make profit in dollars. While at the bottom, we increase the number of coins. That is what we call farming typically. And that is what is also known as swing trade, okay, in trading terminologies. But you know that there's another type of trade that people can take, okay, and they make money as well. It's called position trading. That they will buy, for example, 1 Litecoin today, and then they wait for the time it will become $1,000, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, 2 years, whatever time it will take. And when we get to $1,000, they are happy. They go to the market, they are rejoicing. Hey, I go to the market with $25 and now I have 1,000. That's called position trade. But we do call crypto farming. Now, we follow the ups, the very tops and the bottoms, and we have $10,000. You see, to know it, we always ensure that you are ahead of other. Now, another type of trade people do is what we call day trading or scalping. In that case, they have to sit before the computer from morning till night, looking for when to get together. We don't do that. We don't have to sit before a computer to get all of that done. So to know it fully is everything. Now, are you new? Are you new in this space? Are you concerned? May I let you know that you shouldn't worry? Okay. All you need to do right now is get back to if I invite you here right now, get a link from the person, connect with TONOIT, and have access to our free trading videos. 16 of them, there is 16 number, 15, 16 rather. All right, go through them one after the other. All right, showing you everything about cryptos and of course crypto trading. Very, very important. Now, very soon, a few days from now, we are getting into what we call School of Crypto. Now, School of Crypto got a curriculum for you if you are new to this space. You are new to Bitcoin, to cryptocurrency. Don't worry. You will be well covered here because you're going to see everything about blockchain, everything about Bitcoin, everything about, you're going to know all of that about cryptocurrency as a beginner. Of course, intermediates, you have a little knowledge around there before. Well, you are going to get better with the School of Crypto. And perhaps you're an advanced person in this field. Friends, there is no time that knowledge is too much. You come in, you're going to find out that there's something for you as well. Then we have access to what we call weekly live sessions every Thursday, 10 p.m., all right, Nigeria time, where we get to know exactly what we do, how to go about the trade, the exact button you're looking at, the immediate one, and of course, the one to come. We're going to find out with Marius and his team. And we can also go there and ask your question because they're live sessions. Ask your question, well taken care of. Friends, we have Telegram support groups, frequent family report and signals. Friends, the whole essence of all of this, school, curriculum, the whole essence is for you to make $10,000 or more continuously when you get the skill that will ensure to make this money for a long time to come. That is what you start to gain when you come into TONOIT. And it will cost you only $500 to have access to 1 year and reports to ensure that you have all of this in your kittens. All right, so let's move on to the next on our agenda, active and passive income. Now, if you're enjoying what I just showed you now, and you feel you want to share it with others, friends, TONOIT will ensure you are rewarded. That's the truth. TONOIT will reward you if you share this opportunity with others. All right, so how do we go about that? Very simple. We need to hear from a very special individual in the Bitcoin space. He's been there since 2012. Okay, goes by the name Andreas. Okay, and I hear his advice for you and for me. He said, don't buy Bitcoin, earn it. If you find a way to earn Bitcoin, earn it. Convert your labor, your services, your product into something you exchange for Bitcoin. That's very nice. And of course, that's what TONOIT is doing for us. If you share the opportunity with a friend, if you share the opportunity with a family member, a relative of yours, a colleague, a neighbor, or perhaps an enemy of yours, if you share this opportunity, you're going to be handsomely rewarded by TONOIT. And here is how it comes. Every amount of money we pay to subscribe to TONOIT, for us to have access to the information, okay, and then for us to be in charge of our funds, of our money, all right, 85% of that money is shared among the members. Yes, 85% of that money is shared among our members. We call that RSP payout. That means revenue share plan. Now, if you directly tell someone about our business, the person comes in, friends, you get what we call direct active income. Okay, now when she involve others, you get passive income, yet more passive income. They connect more people. Friends, that is what you will do, and you're going to find out that you can earn $1 million or more by following 2 simple steps. Just 2 simple steps, and that will position you to earn $1 million or more. All right, now what are the simple steps? Step number 1, become a rising star in 60 days. Yeah, become a rising star in 60 days. I will explain what it means to be a rising star pretty soon. But just let that sink in your mind that all you need to earn $1 million or more, okay, to carry out 2 simple things. Number 1, become a rising star in 60 days. When you do that, you would have gotten back the $500 you paid to subscribe to TONOIT within 60 days. Well, for people like us who are hungry, all right, and needed a change in our lives, we did it in 1 day. Yes, I became rising star in less than 24 hours. Friends, the second step you need to take is to teach everyone in your team to become a rising star. That is the secret. That is the secret. You become a rising star, then teach everyone else to become a rising star. Now, who is a rising star? Now, if you come in, you connect Army and you connect Ben. The Army connect A1 and A2, while Ben connect B1 and B2. That will make you a rising star. All you need to do is teach Army to do the same thing for Army to become a rising star. Teach Ben to do the same thing for Ben to become a rising star. That's what we call the rising star effect. As a rising star, get Army become rising star, get Ben become rising star, and get others become rising star. As that happens, everyone becomes a rising star. Everyone becomes a rising star. It can take some 1 day, take some 2 days, take some 1 week, some 1 month, some 60 days. However way, let everyone be taught to become a rising star. If that happens, now look at the kind of income that will follow you. As you come in and you taught others to become a rising star. First, in your first 60 days, you have 2 rising stars at level 3. That will give you $490 in your first 60 days. Now, what happens at level 6? You have 30 rising stars. Don't forget that you only connected 2 persons and you taught them to become rising stars, and they connected others by simply getting what you taught them. So it's very important that you don't just become a rising star and sit back. Become a rising star and teach your team to do the same thing. It is called it will create a ripple effect. Of course, call it domino effect. Now, at level 6, you would have earned $3,000, a little above that actually. in Nigeria, in my currency, that is over ₦1 million. With ₦1 million, in this lockdown, a lot can be achieved, friends. A lot. Now, at level 9, you have 254 rising stars, and that will give you about $23,000. A business you started with $500. Apart from the fact that you are farming, you are getting some money there because you told others about it. At level 12, that is giving you $7,000 already. Yes, $7,000. Now, at level 15, friends, 16,000 people as rising star your structure. That is giving you almost $1.5 million. What happens at level 18? That is giving you $7.7 million. Convert that to your local currency. I'm sure that will do a whole lot. We told you we are going to show you how you can earn $1 million, friends. I'm sure you are seeing right now. It does not look like $1 million. This is what happens when you follow exactly what you are being told to do. Become a rising star. Teach others to become rising star. Now, I'm not going to tell you stories. I'm going to show you proof, reports, results rather from the community. First, here is a guy who came in August 8, 2019. In 6 weeks, this guy, I'm sure he was hungry. He earned $7,775 in 6 weeks. In the space of 6 weeks, what did he do? Because anyone could have come in, earned more than this or far less than this. Now, here's what he did. Look at the circle down. This guy connected just 2 persons. Only 2 persons he connected. And of course, he taught them to do the same thing. Ripple effect. Now, look at this guy. August 30th. This guy came August 30th. Far after the other guy came in August 8th. Look at what has happened. In 5 weeks, what can you connect from there? It simply means that this guy came in, he saw the energy that was in the team, he saw the energy that was in the community. He had no choice but to connect with that same energy. In 5 weeks, he got over $7,000. What did he do? He connected only 2 people. Everyone becoming rising star. Now, what about this guy? August 2nd, this guy in 6 weeks earned over $9,000. What did he do differently from others? He connected 3 persons. 3 simply means that you can connect as many people as possible. The more you connect, the faster your earnings comes, the bigger, of course, the earnings. Now, here is a summary of some earnings, some individuals. The guy, all right, got 16,565. How many did he connect? 3. This guy connected got $20,000. How many people did he connect? 4 people. $20,000 is not from farming, but he got that in Bitcoin because he told others about what TONOIT is all about. Friends, it is time for you to start earning in Bitcoin right now. Like Andres did advise, do not buy Bitcoin, earn it. Friends, how to become a rising star? Very, very simple. Invite. You don't, everything will be simplified for you. You don't need to do the explanations. No. If you do, guess what you'll be explaining them away. Invite them to our meeting. This meeting every day, twice every day. All right, send these flyers to them, and then they will be here to know exactly what is good for them. Now, what's the risk here? For in a crypto farming, Warren Buffett, very respected individual. In fact, call him arguably the best investor in the world right now. All right, he had to say a risk comes for not knowing what you are doing. Now, in our crypto farming, friends, we are not gamblers. All right, we don't jump in and jump out just like that. We have a report that we follow, so there's no risk because we know when to get in and we know when to get out. Now, what about the startup risk? What do you have to risk? Okay, now the cost of you coming to the business is $500. What's the opportunity? You're going to earn $10,000 or more consistently from the crypto farming alone. Now, if you choose to share the opportunity with others, you saw earlier a $1 million road map earnings. You saw it, all right? That is possible. So how are you supposed to do that? Look at what Tony Robbins got to say in his book, Money Master the Game. Say risk a little to make a lot. Does it make sense that you risk $100 to make $10? No. Rather, wisdom demands that you risk $10 to make $100. So find out how it plays out. Let's help you with this risk calculator because you must take a risk in a very calculative way. Okay, now first, what do you have to lose? The $500 you are putting in or less. Of course, $500 is what you pay for you to have access to a report for 1 year. Now, number two, what do you have to gain? First, from the farming, from the crypto farming, $10,000 or more you earn consistently. And then from the referral part of the business, which is optional, if you choose to do it, you saw earlier a $1 million roadmap, a kind of earning that is changing lives across the globe right now. Now, let's come to the conclusion. Number three, if 2 is less than 1, don't do it. If what you are going to gain, all right, is less than what you are going to put into the business, please run away. Now, if 2 is greater than 1, take action. Take action. If what you're expecting is more than what you are putting in, take action. For me, I've taken action a long time ago. And the question is, what is your decision number? Number 3, number 4. I invite you to go to the chat area right now. If you are with me on the Zoom, type number 3, number 4, if that is your number. Of course, go to the comment area. You're following us on Facebook Live right now and give us the number that you so desire. Finally, the first step is always the hardest in life. Look at the young man there. Looking at the first step is almost twice his height. They're thinking, should I do something? Should I walk away? Should I do something? Should I walk away? He's there thinking. Friends, you realize that if you can find a way around it, okay, and get above the first step, second step, third step, and other steps are actually going to be pretty easier for him. But first, he needs to overcome that step 1. Now, it's a step that stops most people. The start, rather, that stops most people. And I'm asking you this morning, what is stopping you? Friends, I've shown you a very simple business model, all right? Perhaps the best in the world right now that you can do from home, from anywhere. That can also be a side business to what you are doing. How you can earn $10,000 or more consistently from a very simple $500 business. Friends, it's in TONOIT. And I tell you, TONOIT is everything. See, you don't need to start, all right? You need to be great rather to start. You need to be great to start, but you can start to be great. Thank you very much for your time. And we'll be taking some questions now. If you have any question, feel free to go to the comment area and type your question. Okay, feel free, type your questions. We'll respond to all your. Great. So when you click on the link, a form like this opens up. When you get the link from whoever invites you here, all right, you're going to see this form. Please complete this form up to the bottom of the form. And then at the bottom of the form, you're going to see a little box. Check this box. When you do, you're simply saying, I agree with the terms of service. And then click here to sign up. That is all you need to do to be part of this opportunity. And that will give you access to our free videos. And you could do a lot with all of that. Yes, any questions?